Hi guys!
Hey.
So we are back, in case you've forgotten who we are, because it's been quite some time since we filmed a video. I am Sarah, or OhPrincessSaRaH XO, as you could probably tell from my title of my...
Well, if they're watching your video, they
from
know your
my
YouTube
channel name, yeah. And this is my husband, douchebaggery. Just kidding. I mean, I'm not, but...
Face.
His name is Jeremy, in case you didn't know. If you don't watch
Probably
our
didn't know.
vlogs... If you don't watch our vlogs, you probably don't know who he is.
Or her vlogs. And my appearing in them randomly.
But anyways, we have not filmed a video in quite some time, so I thought it would be fun to do like a... I don't necessarily want to call it a tag, because it's not really...
Questions and answers.
Yeah, it's like just like a Q&A video. I found some questions online from lovethegrows.com, and they have like some cute questions. I didn't really... go through them, but I just like looked at a few and I thought they were interesting. And I'm not flicking you guys off, I swear. But She
is. She's totally
No,
doing
look. I promise I'm not flipping you off. But look at my finger. I like cut it earlier. It was like so nasty.
It's like the tiniest cut. She's just being
No,
a
it isn't.
whiner.
I like accidentally like shaved off my nail and like the skin underneath. Ugh. Anyways, it's gross, and it's painful, but I'm tough, so. Okay, so we're gonna jump right into the questions, okay?
Okay. Sounds
Cool.
good.
Okay.
I won't do that to you on camera.
Okay, I'll cut you. All right, ready? What would you be happy doing for hours on end?
That's a tough one. There are multiple things.
Name one.
Name one.
Just happy-o, doing-o.
Just hours on end.
Yeah. Other than staring at my beautiful face.
That's a tough call.
Okay. I met with a wish to answer these questions
Well,
tonight.
here, you answer the question first.
I asked you first.
Well, I'm asking you second.
Okay, me personally, I would love to be shopping or just hanging out with my family, or I don't know, like driving. I like to drive. Maybe like just doing like a road trip or something.
I used to be that way with driving, but I don't know. Between, I guess, working on random projects in the house and in my garage, on my Jeep.
This question is boring. Let's do a different one.
It is. It is.
This supposed to take 20 minutes to answer.
There's a lot of things.
Guys, let me just throw in like a little like timeout right now. Don't ask me why you've asked this man to be in my video about questions and answers. Why? Because when we go to dinner, I'll be like, honey, what do you want to drink? Like the waitress will be like, excuse me, sir, can I get you something to drink?
Important decisions.
15 minits later.
It's not 15 minutes.
15 minutes later, he's like,
I have to think about it, yes, but it's not 15 minutes.
I guess I'll just get a Coke. Yeah, do you have Coke or Pepsi? I'll just get a Coke. I'll just get a Pepsi, whatever you have.
What if I make the wrong decision?
Guys,
what if I want to try something different for once?
But he doesn't, ever.
It could be.
Ever.
It could be the one time when I do.
Okay, us disagreeing right now leads us into the next question. What is one thing you always agree on? Not that.
Definitely not that.
I think it would have to be,
Chipotle.
I was like, what? I think one thing we always agree on, aside from Chipotle, would probably be just things with Liam, for the most part. Like, we're very,
we're pretty good about that.
We're pretty much on the same page for, like, some things, like, we disagree on, but for the most part, I think we're...
Yeah, we're on the same page.
Almost always in agreement with stuff with Liam, like how we want it to be raised, and just certain things like that. I think we definitely, and our love of animals. That's like one thing that really attracted me to Jeremy was like how he. Obviously I was animal control. I love animals. I've owned pets my whole life, and Jeremy's definitely a big animal lover too. So that was something that really like stood out to me.
Yes.
And while we say this, we're filming on our couch. If you watch our vlogs, you know that we had like creepy white walls, and we recently painted. It's in the vlog, check it out. But yeah, we painted, and the whole reason I even mentioned that is because you probably noticed the wall. But as we write this, Rocco, our newest dog, is laying on Jeremy's lap. And then Delilah is on the other side. Say hi, puppies. Next question. If you had the money to buy your significant other any one thing right now, what would you buy them?
What would I buy you? I know how much you love jewelry, but at the same time, I know there's stuff that you could probably use. Maybe your own tablet.
No, I just steal my son's. I have the questions right here.
Yeah, so your son can use his
I probably have my own laptop, but I mean, I just use the tablet.
Well, you do have the laptop now, so.
I got a new laptop, you should say. I had a laptop, but the dogs that we just spoke so highly of knocked my laptop on the floor one day when they were playing, and it died. So we had to get a new laptop.
I'd buy you either a new house or an SUV. Because I know those are two things you want.
Watch my broken finger. Okay. I would buy you... You already have your Jeep, your beloved Jeep.
I need parts for that Jeep.
No. I would buy you a life.
That's not fun.
I'm just kidding. No, I would buy you probably... like hockey stuff, probably.
I need hockey stuff really bad.
Yeah, I think I might. Or like a truck, maybe.
I need a truck to pull the Jeep so I can go wheeling.
I'll just stick with hockey stuff. Let's see. This one's super easy. Who's your favorite superhero? Batman, all day, every day.
That's a tough one too.
Batman. Tough one. There's like no competition. Batman is like the only superhero that matters. I mean, if you disagree with that,
the Silver Surfer is pretty awesome.
The who?
Silver Surfer.
I suck and I'm not Batman? Okay.
The Iron Man is pretty awesome.
Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr. is awesome. Yeah. But he's no competition for Batman. Sorry, I'm not sorry.
I don't know. He's a lot funnier than Batman.
Batman doesn't have to be funny. He's like badass. So he doesn't have to be funny. He just has to be awesome and full of bat-tastic.
I like funny superheroes. All right.
Because that's what'll save you. Not a badass.
Jokes. Listen, joke. Everyone wants to laugh.
Hey, freaking Patch Adams.
Hey, he helped people. He's a superhero.
Okay. Next question. What will your firstborn daughter's name be?
That's been the conversation for the past while. We're still debating.
When I was pregnant with Liam, we thought that, not that we thought we were having a girl, but you know, like, we don't know what the sex of the baby is. You tend to try to pick a name for a boy or a girl, or if you're having twins, multiple names. So, for a girl, we'd originally picked Lillian Rachel. Lillian because we liked the name.
Yes.
I liked it, so if she wanted to be a senator, she could be Lillian. If she wants to be a stripper, she could be Lily. And Rachel,
she's not going to be a stripper.
If you look at my wrist, I have a tattoo here for my friend Rachel. She was killed in a car accident when like right after she turned 16. So I was like a junior in high school. So I got her on my 18th birthday. I got her initials tattooed on my wrist. So I just wanted to do that, and then obviously our last name. But we said since we wound up having a boy, we would change. And Lillian, while I love the name, no offense to anyone who has it, I just feel like it's very common. Like my name is Sarah, so I mean it's like super common as well. So not hating, I'm just saying. I just think it's kind of common. Like everybody has it now. So I've been coming up with a few names that I think I like, and Jeremy's like one of them. I love the freaking name Amelia, but Jeremy hates it.
The names she picks are just like, I like different names, but I don't want like off the wall, my kid's gonna get beat up names.
No, that would not happen. I also like, well, I won't even say it because if we name our child, but like, if we name our daughter that in the future, but Jeremy likes one I really like, so we'll see. Stay tuned.
You're gonna be staying tuned for a while.
Okay, here's a good one. What were your thoughts when you first met me?
When I first met you, that was long before we ever dated.
Okay, well, let's say that. Like, not when you first met me, because we met, like, years before we dated. Let's say, like, when we first started talking again. Like, what were your thoughts when you...
They were funny. I mean, we had a good night hanging out and whatnot.
But, like, what were your thoughts? Not that I was funny. Like, I'm saying, I just thought it was funny. Like,
we had a good time hanging out. I mean, I can't really... It's a long time ago. I don't remember what I had for lunch. I'm just kidding.
What did you think about me?
I thought you were funny. I thought you were really nice and sweet, and you were really cute.
I'll take it. I thought you were a douchebag. I'm just kidding.
I guess that's the consensus.
No, I thought he was super cute and innocent. Don't ask me why I thought that, but I thought he was like super cute and innocent. Boy, was I wrong. I'm gonna pick this one just because I think it'd be hard for Jeremy to answer. Who is your celebrity role model and why?
Celebrity role model. I know I have one. I just can't think who that would be at this point in time. I'm
Wait,
horrible
you
at
have to
answering
answer.
questions. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I guess I'm gonna have to go with Wayne Gretzky.
Why?
He's a good role model. He played hockey, but he's also he's done a lot for. I don't know. I know.
Are you
he's
just
done a bunch
making
of
this
stuff.
up as you go along?
I kind of am. I don't know.
I don't know. He's done a bunch of stuff. Like, that's
okay,
cool.
well then I won't say him.
Your son's laughing in the bedroom.
I can hear it.
He's probably laughing at you. So.
Go to sleep, buddy.
He said.
He was laughing at me.
We all do. It's okay.
Who? There's someone I was talking about recently that would be perfect, and he's just done a whole bunch of stuff for charities, and he's just all around, like, just seems like a genuine dude. But for the life of me, I can't think who that is.
Or whatever. I don't really particularly specifically have one, but I honestly like. I love just like the random celebrities that do things that don't necessarily get acknowledged. Like when Christian Bale went and he like met privately with victims from the Aurora shooting. He didn't like try to have publicity. He didn't, he didn't call the papers. He didn't do anything like that. He just went to visit people. To me, that's like charitable of his time. That meant a lot to people who, were upset, who were scared, whatever. And he went and took his own time with his own money and flew there, and just things like that. Or celebrities who just give money, to different charities, be it like for babies or cancer or whatever. Like I just think that's cool. So I don't really have a specific, probably one celebrity, but. Just anybody really who gives of themselves, their time, their money, whatever, I think is cool to give back.
I could kind of go with that. Don't be
piggybacking on my answer, bro.
I'm piggybacking. I'm riding that thing all the way.
Heyo. What physical feature do you love most about yourself?
My beard.
I knew you were gonna say that. Mine would be my boobs. No, I'm just kidding.
Boobs.
I'm just kidding. I mean, they're pretty spectacular.
My favorite about you too.
They're pretty spectacular, but no, it would definitely be my eyes. I have like the best eyes ever, in my opinion. Thank you. I promise I don't sound this conceited in real life, but I just really love my eyes. They're blue, and I just love them. I don't know. It's like one thing I love about myself, like when I do my makeup and stuff, or just in general. I love my eyes. So, who is someone you wish you were closer to?
Wish I was closer to?
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to go with my brother.
His younger brother.
Yeah, my the only brother I have, but yeah, I guess you guys don't know that. I don't get to see him as often as I would like to. When we were young, we didn't really hang out. When we hung out kind of towards, I was out of high school, he was kind of getting into high school, and we were kind of hanging out then because of going to shows and whatnot, playing in bands. But over the past couple of years, because of family, me taking care of work and family and everything like that, and then him working and him being on tour with bands all over the country, we haven't got to spend a lot of time together, and we're definitely not as close as I wish we were.
I would probably say like your whole family.
Yeah.
Probably. This is a good one because that like ended on a sad note. Let's do a happy one. What is something weird your spouse does while they sleep?
What did you do?
I'm your spouse, so what is something weird that I do?
No, I know.
Do you sleep with other people?
No, I kind of. I don't know when I would have time to do that.
Yeah.
Besides, completely twist the covers into oblivion.
That's really weird, though. I'm sure like a lot of people do that.
No, not the way you do it.
Okay.
Like the top of the covers will be here, and you will like be sleeping with the corner by your face from the opposite end of the. Like you twist the covers completely around the bed. almost like a clock.
Okay, that's kind of weird. You know what Jeremy does in his sleep? He talks. And not just like some people. He'll have like full-on conversations. Like one time,
Put this all on the laptop.
This is my favorite story of all time. He said some funny stuff. Like, don't get me wrong. Like the other night, he was talking about like, tell my mom I went to the chopper or something random. No, this one time, this was like years ago. I was like up reading, I think, and he was passed out. Like he had been sleeping for like a while. He was in that REM state, I would say. Well, out of nowhere, he's honey. I'm like, what? He's, honey, very serious, honey. Go pour the salt on the laptop. And I was like, what? Pour the salt on the laptop. And I'm thinking, what the heck is this guy talking about? Like, is he on drugs? Like, what is wrong with you? Honey, I said. And I was like, baby, he's like, hey, just go pour the salt on the freaking laptop. Like, I mean, he was just, like, pissed out, basically. So I was like, okay, shh, go back to sleep, psycho, you know, crazy person, pour some salt in your face. So he goes back to sleep. The next day, I'm like, Jeremy, do you remember anything that happened last night? What are you talking about? I was like, babe, you told me to pour salt all over my freaking laptop. And he's like, what? Why would I do that? I was like, I don't know. You tell me. You were like yelling at me, like verbally assaulting me to pour salt all over my freaking laptop. And he's like, well, I'm glad you didn't. Ha 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 ha.
I'm glad you didn't.
Como say what?
That'd be a lot to clean up.
Hashtag what the F.
Pretty sure there's more to that conversation too. I just don't remember it.
No, it was like it went on for like a while. He was like yelling at me to pour salt on my laptop.
Not just that, there was other stuff involved too.
Yeah, it was like random things.
My old roommate said I used to speak Spanish or something, some other language.
Okay, what music artists do you love that your other half hates listening to?
I would say
that you love that I hate listening to.
Oh, that's quite a lot of a lot of the heavier stuff I listen to, I would say.
I don't hate it. It's just like I have to be in the right mood. I can't listen to it all the time. Like he can listen to it.
Definitely have stuff I don't.
Yeah, but I'm saying he can listen to stuff that like, and if I'm in like the mood for it, I can handle it. But he listens like this heavy, raw, like crazy.
I've done a lot of
stuff, and
metal
I'm like,
and.
If I'm just like having la-di-da, happy day, I don't want to hear like screaming crazy people.
You don't like a lot of the hardcore punk I listen to?
No, I don't. And then for me, anytime I listen to the radio, like he's like, why don't you listen to the radio? I hate the radio.
Yeah, because it's like, radio's got so much crap on it. It's like every song is just like, just killing music.
Okay, let's see. What do you admire most about your significant other?
I mean, you're pretty strong-willed and you're very smart.
Thank you. Jeremy has like the biggest heart of anybody. Like me personally. Record? Are we recording? I could be foreign, right? If I wanted to. I could be foreign, right? What about the... this is a good one. Because we could be here for days answering this. What about the world makes you sad?
There's too much.
You're pulling my hair off.
I'm just gonna shorten it. Greed and stupidity, as the world seems to be full of it.
I just feel like something that makes me sad is that I feel like the kids of today. I just feel like they're lazy. I feel like they expect things to be handed to them. Like not like we're like super old, but I feel like when we were kids, you know, we were taught.
We worked for what we wanted.
Yeah, we don't sit inside all day and play video games and be fat. Like you have to go outside and play. And if you try out for a sport, sometimes chances are sometimes you don't make it.
There was no 9th place medal.
No, sometimes you don't make it. Sometimes, you know, that's life though. It
but
sucks.
It's learning. You learn from your mistakes. That's the thing.
Yeah.
You can't learn if you're getting 9th place medals. If you're getting praised
or you
for
just
getting
get a participation.
last. Yeah.
I believe it was Dennis Leary that said something like that, and it really, I was like, yes. Like, you know, I don't want my son, not that I want my son to be kicked in the teeth and have a rough life, but I want him to learn, you know, that sometimes, you know,
life. You can't
life,
strive for it if he's...
pulling my hair.
Sorry.
Sometimes life isn't fair, you know, and you can't be awarded just because you show up. Like, you have to work for it. You want to be team captain. You want to, you know, win baseball medals and this and that, trophies. Like, you have to put forth the effort. You have to be good. Like,
and this is hence why kids think that they can, you know, they expect to be handed stuff. because they expect it to get a medal whether they try or not.
And if not, mommy's gonna call the principal and cry and whine until you get what you want.
Yeah,
and
that's another thing. It's parents today need to actually take responsibility, or make their kids take responsibility for their actions instead of blaming the places that the crap happens. I worked at a roller rink for years, and we would have parents come in and just go off on us and cuss us out for stuff that their children did. It's like they're the ones that broke the rules. The only thing we did was catch them break the rules. So people need to be able to take responsibility.
Okay, now, because that question was kind of deep. What about the world makes you happy?
There's still people out there that are willing to give up their time and so much to help others. And as much as there are those people that I wish would just go away,
for lack of a better term.
Yeah. There's still a lot of people out there that are willing to go out of their way, risk themselves, risk a lot just to help people, and that makes me happy, because that does give me hope for the future. That it's not going to be all bad.
Mine's kind of like the same thing. It's like there are times when I just get so depressed when I think about the world that my son is going to grow up in.
That's for sure.
And how it's changed from when we were kids and when our parents were kids, and just things that are different and not necessarily in a good way. It upsets me, but at the same time I think about, they're not all bad people. Not everybody in this world is bad. And some days when you feel like that, it's nice to, you watch like an inspirational YouTube video, or you just see like a random story, or even like maybe locally, or like somebody will tell you something that happened that just kind of perks you up, and it's like, wow, there's still good people in the world, and there's still, reasons, why we decided to have a child, and why, we're happy that, the future he could have, and like that. Describe your other half in 3 words.
Stubborn.
Me? No.
Tough. And girly.
Girly. Stubborn, tough, and girly. That's how you describe me, really?
Yeah, it's a weird mix. I know it doesn't sound
I'm like it doesn't sound like it goes together, but I totally get it.
You're either one extreme or the other. I'll say that. You're one extreme or the other.
I think I can do. Okay, I'll take it. Let's see. I would say you are.
Don't say pansy.
No. You are stubborn. More stubborn than me.
No.
You're stubborn.
Not possible.
I would also say that you are loving. And you are...
Let me just give you a word, because I know one that you're thinking, you just can't think of it.
What?
Goofy.
Well, yeah. No, I would say adorable.
Oh, okay. You went with the nice
You're
one.
beardly. What was your favorite memory from our wedding, celebration / reception? It's not the actual wedding ceremony.
Favorite memory of that?
Yeah.
I don't know if I have a specific memory from that. I just in general hanging out and joking with everyone and just having a good time. Having family all in one place, and them, seem like they're just having a really good time.
Yeah.
Just seeing people happy was the best part of the whole thing.
Mine would probably be Jeremy, out of the two of us, don't get me wrong, if 4 days out of the month or so I'm pretty emotional, or anytime it comes to my son, I'm like a big ball of mush, I will bawl my eyes out. But generally I think I'm pretty tough. And apparently Jeremy thinks so too, because that's how he described me. But Jeremy, out of the two of us, Jeremy, and I'm sure he will attest to this, he's definitely the more emotional of the two of us. If something happens, he's more you're more feely than me, I would say. Not necessarily a bad thing. I just mean out of two of us, you are more.
Trying to say.
I'm just kidding. No, I think so. I would definitely think you would agree with me on that. And at reception, he gave a really nice toast, and I thought it was very sweet, and that was probably my favorite. Get off me. All right, let's see.
I'm gonna go now.
What is some of the best advice your parents have given you?
I think some of the best advice I think has actually stemmed from, or came from around the time we had Liam. They said that, you know, a lot of people are going to give you advice about your child. A lot of people are going to tell you what you need to do about your child. But in the end, you have to do what you think is right as a parent. You have to do what you feel comfortable and what you think is best for your child. And a lot of people are going to say stuff, but you know, again, take it with a grain of salt, and just be the best parent you can be, and don't rely on other people to be, you know, the parent of your child.
Yeah, I kind of was given like the same, and my dad, like, growing up, my dad was always like really tough on me as far as like, you know, I was like a young girl, and he's like, you need to learn how to change oil, and I'm like, Dad, I can't even freaking drive, and he's like, you need to learn to do this and do that, and at the time I thought it was really stupid, because I'm like, you know, but the older I got, I kind of was like, wow, that's cool, and I liked it because I got to spend time with my dad, but just little things that he instilled in me to be independent, and my mom as well, but my dad, I was daddy's princess, and he would really, like, you know, drive that home, that I need to be independent, and that I need to, just because I'm a girl doesn't mean our dogs are snoring. Hey, trying to make a video here.
That's Lila.
No, but no, I would say probably just some of the best advice I've ever been given is from my dad, was just because, you know, like, it's a man's world and I'm a girl, like, don't let that stop me. Like, go out there and kick some ass and be tough, and, you know, never let them show it hurts and this and that. And I think it's been, I think it's helped me out a lot, especially working law enforcement. I think it's benefited me quite a bit. For what notes no.
Yeah, oh man. I wanted to go with the question, how do you handle farting in front of each other? But I guess we won't answer that. Like, that was like a verbal fart.
Whatever.
Because it was so much bullcrap. What is a phrase or a word your other half frequently says?
Oh my god, honey. I say this all the time. Oh my god, honey. Or, it'd be like, I gotta go to fire school, honey. I gotta go to fire training. With his little Mainish accent, Mainery accent. Yeah. Gotta go fire school, guys. Hey, okay, guys, right. Fire.
Well, Noah.
I do not
or
say that.
Totes.
I do say totes a lot. I thought you were gonna say pissed out.
Cray.
I say cray.
Oh, I can't stand that.
I got my mom saying it, and she's like all the time now.
KK.
I do say KK a lot. I honestly think that me saying like KK, like okay, KK, is why my son calls my sister-in-law his sister KK. Her name's Catherine, and he calls her KK, and I think part of that is why he calls her KK.
Probably.
Yeah. I think so. I thought you were gonna say like pissed out, because I say that quite a bit.
Yeah, but that one doesn't stand out as much.
No.
Noah.
Go screw yourself. Let's see what. And on a nice note, the last question is, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Celebrating the 5th year anniversary of you asking me this question. Mitch Hedberg joke.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years, honey?
In 5 years?
Honey burr.
Hopefully, more financially stable. Possibly brother or sister for Liam.
Possibly. 5 years, better be done.
I'm a new career. I mean, I like what I do, but it's not me. So, you know, I'm looking. I'm hopefully to move on to bigger and better things. Something more into
career-wise, correct?
Yeah, career-wise. It's hard for me to explain, but yeah, a better career. And then a lot more upgrades to the house.
So basically, you just want to change everything. Is what you're saying?
No, I just want a little more comfortable. I want to be more comfortable.
Okay. I would like, when we bought this house, we bought it as like our starter home. We bought this house when Liam was like 3, almost 4 months old, and he'll be 3 this year. And we bought this house, like I said, as our starter home. We neither one of us, I don't think, any intention of living here forever. I like our house, and I love, like, we've been, you know, it's like a super old house or anything like that, but it was like dated and things, like, so we've been painting and just doing, anyways. Yeah, I mean, it's like not like an old house or anything, like it's a nice house. We want to make it ours is what, I guess, what I'm trying to say with that. And it just, to me, I feel like as our family expands, you know, more children, etc., you know, I feel like we need a bigger house. We have a 3-bedroom, you know, and it's nice, but I would like a bigger house. I feel like we have too much crap, basically.
No, we got a lot of stuff and not a lot of storage space.
Yeah, and I feel like we just need more space. I'm not saying like a huge house, but I just think we need like a bigger house than this. I would like to eventually sell this, not necessarily in the next 5 years, so this is kind of like a moot point, but next 5 years I see myself. I just ranted about something that has nothing to do.
Completely off the topic.
Yeah, I know, I suck. Next 5 years, I definitely like another child, I believe, for Liam. I would like to be settled into a career somewhere in the law enforcement field that I could be happy with, you know, long term, that I could eventually retire from, whether it's here, in another state, hopefully another state. I do not want to live here in the state much longer. I feel like kind of constricted, and like there's not, career-wise, a lot that I will be able to do that I would personally be happy with, or that my family could really benefit from living here. So that being said, I would like to move somewhere else. We've been talking about that more and more. Just trying to figure out where we would be happy, where, you know, obviously Liam would benefit, and, you know, just like our family in general. I think that would be, I'd like to pay off, like, you know, I have like medical bills and stuff I need to pay off. I would love to have that done.
Yeah.
And yeah, and I think that would be it, really. Just basically like, moving somewhere else and being settled in a career that I like. Hopefully, if I, you know, once I'm there, I can make enough money so he can change careers if he would like to do so, or go back to school, or whatever he wants to do, and that Liam is set is really what I would.
Yeah.
And or a new baby would be set too. That's pretty much it.
So you're saying you want to not have any sleep?
Well, we got really lucky with Liam. So
Yeah, I know.
Next baby's gonna be an asshole.
Probably.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this.
Yeah, definitely. I hope you enjoyed my awkward answering of questions, and
I liked watching him squirm. You should give this video a thumbs up if you did too.
That's just awkward. That's just mean, actually.
Whoops. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and leave us some comment, love. And let us know if you want to see Jeremy in some more of my videos.
You probably don't.
Alright guys, catch you later. Bye! Bye.